Fire signs. Spirit got a message for you. I'm just letting you know. I've been putting off this reading for a long time, a couple days now. And I just got the urge to get up and do this collective reading for Sagittarius, the Leo, and the Aries. So we're going to go into my intro and we're going to come back. Yeah, so we're back. So we're just going to start a quick prayer. Spirit ancestors, I welcome you to this space at this time. We're clearing out all the negative energy that may influence this reading at this time. Clear and concise answers for the fire signs. Been putting off this reading for a while. Now is the time. You have said it's the time, and I'm here. Now I'm here for this collective. So let's see what is here for you. Fire signs as relates to love. Oh, by the way, my name is Gifted Hands 444 on this YouTube channel and my very new channel. So yeah, if you like my energy, if you like the authentic realness of this channel, then don't be afraid to like or subscribe and leave a comment as relates to your thoughts on this video if it resonated, yes or no. But it's not a must, you don't have to. So we're going to move into this reading. Right, so as I was saying, let's start with some of the things that I've noticed. I was supposed to do this reading Saturday. That was the 6th of December. And for some reason, in the evening, I decided that, you know what, I'm not going to do the reading right now. And I kept putting off reading, and right now, which is Wednesday, right? The 10th of December, I was just laying down and then I got the intuitive nudge, come and do the reading right now. So a lot of you may have been putting off something as it relates to love. Maybe I've been on a pause of recently. Or I may have seen that it was a very long pause. I'm seeing the Ten of Swords in my mind's eye right now. So definitely huge transformation for the fire sign collective as it relates to love. And also a tremendous halt in love and other opportunities. I decided to do this channel from July, but I have been having major setbacks as it relates to this channel. But nevertheless, it's never too late. Now is the time to actually start. I'm excited to see where this journey goes on for me. So as we go on, as I keep posting videos, you know more about me as I go along. So I'm just going to move these up here and then we're going to start the reading for the fire signs. So, spirit ancestors, what do you have for me right now? Also, animals. I saw a lot of goats on the 6th of December. Don't know what that is about, but I'm going to um do a little spiritual research as relates to a goat. And it's not only goats, but it is female goats. So definitely female goats. Um so as we go through the reading, we'll see how that is significant for what I'm channeling right now, or I do remember. So let's see, what do you have for the collective of the fire signs? Let's see. Great, and what do you have in here? Betrayal at the bottom of the deck, and this is reminds me of the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords, stab in the back, betrayal, right? So we'll see what that is about. Okay, let's start with these first. So these flow over here. I do read reversals and stuff like that. So we have ascension. So I see that a lot of you are coming out a period of darkness, right? A period of stagnant energy, also a period of pause, right? This might not be a fault of your own. By the way, my incense is not burning for some reason. So again, the halt that I was talking about, I lit this 2 times and I don't know why it is not burning. Okay, so let's see. We are blessing in disguise. So whatever halt that you experience right now or a blockage in love, then it's leading to a blessing. It might not seem that is a blessing, but you will know eventually. That's what I'm picking up. All right, so let's see this one because the blessing fell on this one. Ooh. We have divine plan in reverse. So a lot of you, as relates to this collective, may have gone through a certain betrayal, an ending of a relationship, or just a sudden pause, an unexpected pause of a relationship, and you were saying, why is this happening? When am I going to see this person again? Or when am I going to find the love of my life? We always hear that one, right? So what I am picking up right now is that a lot of you did not see this halt or pause as something that was going to be good for you. You thought it was the end of a relationship, right? So, but Spirit is asking you to surrender to the greater purpose and trust the path, because everything that happens is for a reason. Nothing happens by chance, right? And that's what I've been realizing in my journey so far of the coming weeks. So definitely, you don't think this was a divine plan by the universe and all of those stuff. Whoever you believe in, you could believe in God and Jesus, but you didn't believe that this halt was a blessing. But we're going to see as we go through what this blessing could be. Of course, this could be a new relationship. This could be a renewal of a relationship, a revival of a relationship, rejuvenation. I've seen the star cards. Excuse me. Confirmation work. All right. So we have an ego release in reverse. So I think this is the reason why it was a divine, a blessing in this, blessing in disguise. Um, it forced a release of patterns, what we call in spirituality, shadow work. We do a lot of shadow work, meaning things, unhealthy patterns that we have in our lifetime and other lifetimes. We have to get rid of them. So it could be people pleasing, proving yourself too much as it relates to relationships, just overextending yourself, chasing people when you should not be doing that. Divine feminine, as I just saw in my head. So this halt forced you to release some form of ego here, some form of shadow work. You were forced to go into it, right? And as I said, shadow work it has to be done at some point in your life. Matter of fact, we don't only go through one period of shadow work, we go through multiple of a period of time. We have synchronicities and resilience. So we have synchronicities. These two came out together a while ago. Probably saw that on my camera. So synchronicities, notice meaningful coincidence, follow your path. Now I took it up in reverse. So that means a lot of you're not really paying attention to certain signs and synchronicities. You don't see. So there's a mask, not a mask. There's a rose colored glasses. Let's say rose colored glasses. So you have on your blinders or glasses, you're not really seeing the full picture, because it makes sense why the blessing in disguise card came out in reverse. So synchronicity, you don't really see the point of this breakup. You don't see the point of this pause. We were going so well as you thought. But remember, our spirit guides, our ancestors, depending on who you work with, they always see more than what you see. Whether it is a problem in you, an issue or a pattern in the person that you're talking to. But They're always looking for the betterment of you, and they work in mysterious ways, right? So we have resilience. So Spirit is asking to weather the storm, weather life's storm with unwavering determination. So no matter what, how many cycles of spiritual, of shadow work or spiritual work that you have to do, Spirit is asking you to be resilient and push through this, right? I remember after every shadow period, there's a test. And this test is going to come to see if you actually learned your lesson, to see if you are ready to move on to the next blessing that is coming. Some of you may thought this was a spiritual attack, right? Or a lot of you, what I'm seeing is a lot of you are guarded right now, so you're in a hermit mode. You're protecting your energy for a lot of people, places, and things. Okay, there's transportation, so something is coming fast. All right. We have transformation, as I said. Transformation, embrace a change. It's crucial part of your spiritual journey, right? So yeah, right now, this reading has started off quite good. You know, I tend to have long readings, but I go by the spirit. So whatever is meant for me to say is going to get out in this reading. I don't shorten out anything that spirit says. I'm going to say what spirit wants me to say. And if the message resonates, it's for you. If it doesn't and part of it resonates for you, then good. That's how it works. Not every message is for all of us. So, and by the way, I'm going to do a birthday reading for Sagittarius Collective because it's Sagittarius season. So I'm going to do that. So let's see what angel number would your ancestors like to give you. Well, 414. Focus and sharpen clarity and direction. So that is one, but I'm going to put it back in the deck for 414. Let's see what else. I'm going to try. I am thinking I should try to light my incense once again. So a lot of you may be, determination. A lot of you are continuously going over the same thing, hoping that it works, right? So we have your goals are within reach. Stay focused and take action. Yeah. So a lot of you will be coming out of this hermit mode, as I will say. We have released fears and doubts. Your angels are supporting your path. Trust in the healing and transformative power of love. So we have 13, 13, 46, 46, all right, 17, 17. So we have mirrored numbers. All right, so at the bottom of the deck here, we have divine timing aligning. Don't rush what is being spiritually orchestrated. Right? So don't interfere with anything. If someone is not reaching out to you, leave them be. Right? Because remember, it's not only you that has spiritual work to do, other people have it to do. And if they're not ready, then they're just not ready. We have embrace changes in your life and you will experience personal growth. Definitely, I did say that. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, your angels are with you, offering protection and guidance. Trust your intuitions. That goes with synchronicities also. We are 2121. Stay optimistic and maintain a positive outlook. Your dreams are within reach. And last card here, we have trust your instincts, and you are, as they are your inner compass on your journey. Right, so let's see. We have a lot of threes, a lot of ones, a lot of fours. Right? Yeah, we have twos. Or we have mostly threes, fours. Right, so look out for those numbers sometime after seeing this reading. Alright? Or it could be before. So yeah. Let's put that up for now. So let's see what Spirit has to say to you as relates to love. There is a deck that I have to take over. I think this is the deck, but I'm going to take that for last. Let's work on shadow. Shadow. I got the nudge to take up this deck. This deck doesn't have a lot of cards, which I don't like, but it will work. It's the same. So let's see. Okay, hold on. Some of these are in the wrong direction. So let's fix this first. And then we can go into our reading. Okay, Spirit, Ancestors. We have to say to the Spice and Collective as it relates to the Shadow Work Oracle. Yeah. You have to say to them clear and concise answers for the fire signs. Okay. Oh, deceit. Okay, I'm going to take those. Okay. All right. So we have deceit. Deceit. Honesty is the bridge to authentic connections, lies, deceit, and fraud. So I did speak about the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords is betrayal, and we did see the betrayal card at the bottom of the deck for one of the decks that I just took out. So definitely there could have been some evidence of the betrayal in a union here for some of you. Some persons just like a major ending, right? Some people hurt, heartbreak, deceit, or just lies. Now we have judgment reverse. Judgment says, judge less, understand more. Criticism, evaluation, condemnation. But I really see the judgment as coming to a decision to be better. But that is in reverse. So this collective has not done their shadow work, has not made the decision to actually be better. Or someone that you're associated with, for some of you, of course, has not made the decision to be better. We have regret, though. Regret. The past cannot be changed, but the future is still in your hand. Of course, past cannot be changed, or whatever happened in the past cannot be changed. But of course, I'm going to try to light this again. So sorry. Okay, let's see. Final time. It's lit. All right, so it's lit, but it's not burning. Okay, so we're beating a dead horse here. But anyways, all right. So regret, as I said, I'm feeling that there are some persons that are in deep regret as relates to decisions that they have made. This could be your collective or someone that you're associated with that you're in a relationship with. Um, they regret their past actions. They regret not saying something, not being truthful when they needed to, right? They regret not speaking up sooner, right? Because I feel like I'm in deep contemplation. I feel like I'm just in my own head, which explains the swords that I saw, the Ten of Swords, right? And there could be persons coming in to look for some form of remorse. We have guilt. Oh, look at that. Okay. So we have guilt at the bottom of the deck. Release the chains of the past, mistakes, and embrace the growth that they bring. So, again, the regret card aligns with the guilt card. So someone is very guilty as it relates to what they have done. They're in deep regret, right? And we have projection. So they could have been projecting their behavior on you, right? Um, yeah, and people tend to do that when they refuse to do their inner work a lot. So they project their own behaviors onto the partner, right? And some of them were numb, right? Emotionally numb, meaning they're not expressive. They may be shut off. Um, what do you call it? Emotionally unavailable, right? Yeah, and a lot of stagnant energy in the reading, but there's a lot of fiery desire sexual energy that is coming up, right? A lot of illusions living in the ego here, right? Yeah, so everything is coming right out as I stated before. So we're going to move on. But someone is definitely not making a decision here. They're stuck. They are very stuck here. Okay. Yeah, so they're stuck. Oh, okay. Let's go into. I already pulled this one. Let's go into. Oops. Okay, let's go into this deck here. The yin and yang, the yin yang deck. Right. As you can see, these cards are being used a lot. Oh, look at that. Distance, retreat, timeout. So, as I said, a lot of you are on timeout or a major pause. This is a twin flame here. Twin flame connection, or could be yeah, it's a twin flame connection. I'm not going to say soulmate, because soulmates don't act like this, right? That's for some of you. Okay, so let's see what's coming out for this fire sign collective as it relates to love. By the way, I do career readings, I do spiritual aligned readings, I do love readings, and I do harsh truth readings. So if you're interested in those, I do one for every collective here. Okay, I do one for every collective. So air, fire, water, and air, fire, water. There's another one. I'm forgetting. Oh my god. So ashamed of myself. Okay. Okay, so sorry about that. So okay. See what spirit has to say to you as it relates to love. Let's see. Reflection. At the bottom of the deck, a lot of projection. So reflection. Someone is reevaluating. They're reevaluating their actions, themselves. Doing a lot of inner work. And this can be you too. Right? Because in this pause that I'm seeing in my mind's eye, it is definitely for inner work, right? As I spoke to you about projection, I did speak to you about the projection. Persons are associated with this collective or projecting your own negative behaviors, right? This could be an earth sign, by the way. But during this pause, you could be focusing on material gain. So focusing on your own self here. So let's see. See, the north node and purpose. So remember I spoke to you about divine plan, divine purpose, and then we have the shadow card coming right out after that. Yeah, so definitely, in order to go towards your divine purpose, collective, fire sign collective, definitely the shadow work has to be done. It has to. And there's no if, no buts, no maybes. There there is none. Right? It's a must. So let's see. I saw deception at the bottom of the deck, by the way. Okay, so we have comfort zone. Clinging to your comfort zone. Let's get another card before I discuss that one. Oh, family. Okay, yes. Okay. Same thing I was saying. Okay. There's one here. I'm going to get that one. So as I spoke to you about the divine purpose, shadow work is a must before you move on to what is meant for you. And this is um, based on where you're most comfortable at. So there's two things I'm picking up. The shadow work has to be done in order to move on to, excuse me. Okay, so I'm clearing out some energies. So it's a lot of energies. I'm so sorry. Okay, so move this down a little bit so you can see. Two things that I was picking up with this collective as I saw this card. The ending is so unexpected. It is something that some persons are battling with. They do not want this ending to happen. They do not want this transformation, so they're resistant to it, right? But as I said, the true divine counterpart or union does not come out. It does not come without the shadow work being done. Certain unhealthy patterns being done away with, walked away with. I saw the Eight of Cups in my mind a while ago. Right. So moving away from um, unhealthy patterns, devil energy right now I'm getting. So next thing with this comfort card. This comfort card, a lot of you, as I said, want to be in your comfort zone a lot. You do not want to step outside. You don't like to be challenged. Or this person, someone that you're associated with. Remember, not everything I say is for you. It could be for somebody else that's watching. We have home and family in reverse. All right, home and family commitment. So remember, I told you that this is a halt here, so that's why it's in reverse. But I see that a lot of your toxic patterns are around home and family life and relationships and unions. Yeah. And right now, you don't see the union as possible right now because you really and truly think, right now, this person is not talking to me. They're not. I don't think they will ever come back. So the hopes of this is reverse. And there's also a small subsection you're thinking that you will never find a person for you that will match up to turn this upright. Yeah. Then we have ego here. So again, as I said, the toxic patterns or ego release that you have to do is surrounding negative patterns as relates to love and family. Some persons are married, by the way, because there's a ring on the fingers, and some of you are not married. Some are children, but some don't, because of its shoes. So a lot of you were planning to have a family, but some of you don't see that it's possible. Some people are on the verge of divorce, um, which is sad, but everything is needed to see the blessing in disguise. We are transcends. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Transcendence and unity. So there is going to be a coming together again, where you're going to transcend um, to ascension. That's what I got from that card. So eventually you're going to break out of this ego patterns, negative patterns that you have. I feel sleepy, by the way. Don't know why. A lot of you are tired. Okay, so we have a karmic balance. So the scales are going to balance out for this collective as real to love. Everything is going to balance out. And remember, you don't see my videos unless it's for you. I guarantee you that. Then we have reflection again. Okay, of course, we spoke about this already. So there's going to be a balancing of the scales, but right now you are in deep contemplation, deep reflection, deep shadow work. And at the bottom of the deck, we have deception. Yeah, so I spoke. How many times have we seen this deception card coming out? So there's definitely a liar here. We have a completion of cycles here. And not only that, I'm going to tell you that someone is going to reach out very soon. Yeah. Either traveling to you, because remember I heard a bike pass in my yard. So yeah. So it's either they're coming towards you, traveling towards you, or they're going to message you in some capacity, right? And of course there's a rebirth here. So union or new love is going to come forth. So it could be a rejuvenation of an old union. I'm not talking about the toxic exes. Excuse me, confirmation on that. Don't go back to the ex. Okay, so we have our rebirth, rejuvenation of a new relationship, or of course a new relationship or new love cycle for you. Spirit is saying being open to receive this when it comes in. No toxic behaviors, no overreacting, no chasing, just light, feminine. And when I say feminine, mean receptive energy. So this can be for a male also. Yeah, a lot of you are avoidant at a stalemate. Of course, I told you about the stalemate. A lot of you doubt a lot of things as it relates to unions. You doubt if you're going to get the right person, and a lot of you are trying to hold on to control here, but this never works. Once you hold on to something, that you're clinging to something too much, then that's when it's going to go to a halt. Definitely. But again, someone is coming with the truth of expression, but no is not the time. Third eye. So you're going to see various synchronicities as it relates to this union here. Yes. Need I say more as relates to celebration and separation? Yeah. Stability is coming, but you have to do the shadow work first. So yeah. Wow. Okay. Let's put this up a little bit. Let's put it up. And then, if you have read so far in my video, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm a very small channel. Please remember my name is Gifted Hands 444. And the 444 is for a reason. Okay, so let's go into this deck here. Remember, fire signs. Yeah, and remember to look out if you're a Sagittarius. Look out for my birthday video for you. And likewise, when the other fire signs birthday months or seasons come around, then of course there's going to be a reading for you, of course. So let's see what is here from this deck. This is called a Mystic Black Rose. Mystic Black Rose deck. Of course, you know why, because there's a black. There is actually a burgundy rose, but well, let's see. Okay. So we have Spirit, protected aura, divine intervention, guardian angel is shielding. All right. So I did speak about Spirit, guys, earlier in the reading. I told you that they always have your back. All right. Confirmation and Spirit guides. So we have trapped. Trapped says stuck, locked down, mental prison, captive. Now the interesting thing about this card is when I was shuffling, it was like turning. Then it felt like that. So I see it as time is running out, as really it's a trap like energy is slowly going into the reverse. Right? And I also see it as a fact that a lot of you think that this cycle that you're in now is just a mental trap. A lot of you are mentally trapped in your head. A lot of overthinking. And sometimes it's unnecessary. Alright? To give yourself, oh, look at that. Surprise. Reverse. And my deck is not upside down, by the way. Surprise. Unexpected action, spontaneous, showing up, unexpected change. Now, with this coming out with a mental trap, I see that a lot of you, yeah, as I said before earlier in the reading, a lot of you think that you're just going to stay like this forever. Alright? So nobody's going to pop up, nobody's talking to me. All of those negative thoughts. Eight of Swords, as I said, that mentally trapped. So we have partying. Partying came out on the mentally trapped. So a lot of you could be indulging in bad behavior or addictions, I will say. Some person are just having, the time of their life. They're having fun with their friends. Some of you need to go out with your friends, by the way. You need to. Having a risky like behavior, right? But be careful with that risky behavior. We have heartstrings, stringing along, getting pregnant, entrapment, playing with feelings, and then we have gossip in reverse. We have toxic, peeking out right there, and forbidden. Love affair, temptations, flirting, giving into pleasure. No, okay, so I could see toxic behaviors, toxic patterns. Some of you could have a player like energy. Yeah, player like energy, because I spoke about a lot of fiery energy, like a lot of sexual energy. So that could be a part of your toxic energy. You might just be a playboy, playgirl. You're like no strings attached. So a lot of you may have a toxic pattern of pulling persons, stringing them along. Hey, come, I want a relationship with you, but really actually don't. Right? We have gossip, spreading rumors, petty conversations, smearing your image, and making you the fool. So definitely reverse. So none of this is happening currently, right? But there's definitely a sort of forbidden fruit energy here, right? Again, we have the ascension here, but a decision has to be made. Potential union, potential healthy union, um, healthy commitment here. But as ascension is coming, the decision has to be made between you and a soulmate here. There you go. Oh, then we got some jealousy here. Yeah, we know that is very common. We are dating here. Some of you will be dating very soon. Uh, Flipping, get away, go on a vacation, being an adventure, run away together. Yeah, so there could be a get together here or a vacation, as I say. Running away, empty. Oh, okay. For some of you are running away from commitment. So we got this one, running away, emptiness. So this is definitely like a together. We're going to go on a vacation. And this one here is I get so flustered with love. So I'm going to run. Yeah. Runner and chaser dynamic. I just got it in my head right there. So yeah, so that is it for that deck. Okay. We got a union here. There's definitely a good union coming. But there's an issue of toxicity was all over the place. Of course, the player like energy, player girl, player boy, that can be you or the partner exhibiting energies like that. It's giving me more I would say a Knight of Wands type energy. Yeah, a Knight of Wands type energy. So we're going to get our advice for you, but not now. So we're going to go into this deck here. This is my handmade deck. It's a thick girl. Okay. So let's see what's coming out of the bottom of the deck is long lasting connection and commitment. So that is what is desired by the collective. We are grieving someone, grieving a loss. So again, grieving a loss doesn't have to mean someone died. Then be you're in separation with someone again, earth sign. Yeah, so definitely you can go and watch the earth sign reading that I'm going to post. Right? You can watch that one to see if your sign comes out. So definitely will be a double confirmation of um you being or dealing with an earth sign. So let's see. Exploitation for gain. So yeah, play like energy. I'm only here to take, I'm not here to give. That's the type of energy. So exploitation, long lasting relationship or union, connection, So, okay. Oh, let's see. I don't want this reading to go into an hour, but I think it's going to, because I read very long. Spirit just wants me to read very long. Okay. Okay. So let's see. Excuse me. Okay. Searching for information. So what kind of information? See what flipped over? And put this down here. We have revelation on the horizon. So revelation, of course, things going to be illuminated. A truth and a clarity. Ace of Swords in my mind as I say that. So there's a truth coming to the surface. We have family disapproval of union. So your family might not like this person. They might not like this union whatsoever. But that's for some people, not for everybody. Right? That's for some who probably are married. All right, so we have co-parents. So this could be a baby mother, a baby father, or someone that you are getting in separation with. So this is a co-parent of sort. We have you made it. This is what healed love feels like. Oh, okay. So let's put that down. I'm going to split this deck in two because it's a little hard for me to shuffle. Okay, so we have reunion of souls. What did I say? I told you there's going to be a reunion of souls or a new union. So, and this is we have divine masculine energy. So that came out with a reunion of souls, right? I think that is what is on the horizon. A blessing in disguise. Let's see. So you got for me, spirit. Okay, we have your love life reflects your self-belief. So yeah, definitely your love life reflects your self-belief here. So if you feel like you're unworthy, then your relationship is going to reflect that. If you believe that you deserve the best, then it's going to reflect that. Of course, all of this is determined through your shadow work. What you have to release and what you should new patterns that you should have. All right, so these fell out right here. We are slow progress, so slow and steady wins the race. Knight of Pentacles, as I say that, right? So this is a slow burning union. It's nothing that is fast like the Knight of Swords. It's not impulsive, it's slow, it is focused, it's controlled, right? And there's a slow and steady apology coming in, and there's going to be a reunion which is going to cause a celebration here among the two of you. We have I think I should look at this card. This is attachment, not alignment. So excuse me, confirmation as I say that. Excuse me. Oh, look at that. I have to take out that one. So, attachment, not alignment. So, of course, I did say to you, when you have unhealthy patterns, you tend to attract unhealthy people that are not ready for unions. So, a lot of us tend to have attachments and believe that it's divine alignment, but it's not, right? We have your union will not be like others. So, you see, when this new union comes in, it's not going to be like others. It's going to be so amazing. It's going to be the envy of others, right? But not knowing that you did the work to reach to that section, that path in life, right? We have took up the apology, right? But for some reason, accidentally. But listen to this card. It says, you have been bending, shrinking, and performing just to be loved. It is not love if it causes your authenticity. Yeah, there you go. I've been saying it. I said it. I definitely said it. And we have started a family, so there's a new family coming. Or you may have started a family with this person. So there's some babies coming. Some of you are praying and very conflicted at this time. Definitely. We have garbage day, clearing out the negative energy, take out the trash. Yeah, so you're taking out the trash. Here is all about self-love. Putting yourself first. A lot of you have been breadcrumbed, giving the bare minimum here, right? And that's why your people don't like them. Family don't like them. Yeah. So see what's coming out here. We are searching information here, but let's see. We have this one. This is ice cold heart, coldness, giving the coldest shoulder. So yeah, so there's lack of communication here. We have same gender attraction, so this could be a same-sex relationship. We have envy here, and we saw jealousy and envy 2 times. I think I saw jealousy twice. We have quiet persona in public, so this could be someone that's a quiet person in public, but they love loud in private, which is a good thing. All right, let's see. Oh, that's a lot of cards. I can't take so many. A lot of cards. Spirit. Oh, here it is. Meeting through online platforms. So you could have met someone online, or you will be meeting someone online, but be careful with that one, because you got a lot of catfishes out here. A lot of mysterious persons. But we have they will return, but changed. That's the question. So returning is a must. They're going to return, but are they changed? We don't know. And this is where your discernment comes into play. They will return, but changed? Question mark. You're going to see all the evidence. That's where the clarity is going to come into play. And I think this is going to be the name of my video. Yeah. They'll return, but changed? Question mark. Yeah, so let's spark up this one. And then we move in. I can give you a little timeline reading to see when they will return, potentially, because we know a lot of persons do question that section. They want to see if the person will return. And I'm going to give you what you want, because that's what I do. Okay, so let's look before we go to the timeline. Oh, no. I'm getting Spirit says no. Okay, so we're going to do, let's go in some tarot first. And this is one of my new decks. I have some other decks, other tarot decks. I have about 4 or 5 of them. But this one, I like it for some reason. So, let's see. It's pretty. It's quite pretty. Okay, so that tradition. Okay, so let's see. Spirit. Manifestation. Okay, so spirit ancestors, what do you have for the fire sign collective at this time? What message do you have for them? Clear and concise messages as relates to love and the message that you have just brought out for them. I think I'm going to do the fire sign, the Sagittarius reading tomorrow. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. One more shuffle. Bottom of the deck, we have completion with the world. World is the ending of cycles, right? So it says a major cycle is coming to a conclusion, marking a major milestone of achievement. And of course, this has to do with your shadow work completion. Yes, confirmation. Yeah. So definitely this cycle that you're going through now is coming to a close. All right. So I'm going to put this here. Let's move these up. I'm going to move these over here, then we shift here. So that is the main energy of your reading here. Major cycles being completed. But let's see. Can you give me some cards that relate to the energy surrounding the star sign relationship? So we have oh, okay. Yeah. So rejuvenation, which is a star card. As I said before, relationship has the potential to be revived for some of you. For some people, your love life has a chance to revive, but it only comes when you take the time to rest, let go, right? Of the fact that the person is not calling you. Let go of the fact that, oh, I'm not hearing from this person 24/7. Let go, right? Just let go. Remember, gifted hands told you, let go, and you see the magic happen. Right? So it says it's time to withdraw and recharge. Healing happens in stillness. So right now, your job is to heal. And same with this person. So don't think they're not going through the same thing. They have their shadows to go through too. They have their skeletons to go through. All right. So learning, Page of Pentacles. Okay. So of course, for this one, Page of Pentacles, as I said, a lot of you are focused on progressing in your career, finances. So right now, a lot of you are distracting yourself as it relates to love. You're distracting yourself because you cannot bear the fact to live in the pain that you feel, right? But also, I see the Page of Pentacles as just working through your shadows, working through your unhealthy patterns here with the Restoration card, which is a Four of Swords, right? These two cards resonate with me. Yeah. But right now, we have the High Priestess. And by the way, this is one of my favorite cards, not just in this deck, but the High Priestess and the Hierophant is my favorite cards. Now, the High Priestess came in sideways. So, you're not really listening to your intuition, right? But then again, you kind of know, oh, this is for a reason. I'm a little bit confused, but this is for but yeah, so confusion in the mind, right? But it's not fully confusion, right? So right now, you're a little bit unclear as to where the path is going to go. I'm seeing the Moon card. But let's see what else. A lot of it. Oh, and this also goes with the synchronicities in reverse. So we have the King of Wands. I didn't mention was it the King or the Knight? I think I mentioned the Knight. But the King of Wands is all about leadership, embodying. They're a visionary. They they're very bold with themselves. But let's see what this boldness and leadership has to do with anything. A lot of you, of course, the King of Wands represents you guys because you're fire signs, right? Anxiety. So a lot of you are worried for this union. A lot of you have responsibilities. A lot of you feel burdened at this time because relationship seems like it's so stagnant. It's not going anywhere. Right? So a lot of you could be in your bed right now like this. Just work, overthinking everything. Right? We have the Hermit card here with the Solitude. So as I did say, a lot of you are in solitude currently. Let's see Okay, so can you give me two more cards as relates to the and look at that. Okay, so I did not have to even shuffle. I did not have to do it. And we have the bottom of the deck Hermit card again. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. I asked for two more cards for it delivered. So we have the deceit, and we have been seeing deceit again and again. I cannot count how many times I've seen the deceit card or something related to deceit in this reading. So there is definitely someone hiding something. Uh, so deceit, Seven of Swords. It says be cautious with plans, communication, and partnerships. All are all parties being forthright. So this is evaluating if this person or this union is right for you. You could have a past life connection with this person, but this person is lying about something. Now my intuition is telling me this person is lying as relates to finances, because they're clinging with the Four of Pentacles. They're more clinging, trying to cling to control and finances, maybe a little stingy. This halt was inevitable. You can't stop it. Can't force it to move either, because it with the Wheel of Fortune is up to the universe. Yeah. So sorry, but that's what it is. Yeah, but this person is clinging. I think they're clinging to finances of some sort. So many obstacles here. You believe that many obstacles are in your way here. With the Chariot in reverse. So the relationship is not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. You feel stuck. You feel directionless. Again, with the High Priestess sideways, directionless. All right, but we have the Knight of Cups here with an invitation, a message of love coming in. We have the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is more of I made my plan and I'm going to put it in fruition, but it's on the side. So you have not. There's a vehicle. There's a bike again. This person could ride a bike for some reason. Second time I'm hearing a bike. Okay, so the Three of Wands is more like I'm going to put my best foot forward. I'm going to keep put my plans into fruition, but it's on the side. So once it's on the side, that means you have not decided if you're going to go towards this person or not, or this person has not made a decision here as it relates to that. Okay, we have integrity with the King of Swords. King of Swords is they're all about logic. Um, they are basically a authority figure, right? They are very logical. They use their brain. They're more of a head over heart type of person. So I believe when this person actually comes in, because we have Ace of Cups coming in here, which has to do with a new union, new relationship. When this union actually comes in, you're going to be in your King of Swords energy. That means if you slip, you slide. That's really what it means. Spirit is asking you to surrender to this union. Surrender. Surrender to whatever is happening right now. You can't control it. It's up to the universe. It's not up to you. Okay, something flipped in my action. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. You're at a stalemate with this Hangman card here. We have the Knight of Swords. So fast action. Someone is going to take a leap of faith to come forward. Um, but this is more like an impulsive move rather than something that was well thought out. And then we have the Nine of Cups here. Many rewards coming towards you. It's just a matter of time, right? You just feel a little bit burdened right now. But after the burden, structure is going to be restored. Excuse me. with the Hierophant, and then we have a Ace of Pentacles coming in towards you. Yeah. So let's see, what is the advice for this collective? I just need 3 cards here because I do believe I need to. What's the advice for this collective? You have happiness. You have the sun at the bottom of the deck. 3 cards. Oh, okay, don't fall. Don't fall. Okay. Okay. Let me get one more before I mention what came out. Oh. Oh, Lord. Okay. 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 Let me put it up here. So we have 10 of Cups reverse. So again, this reminds me of the family and commitment in reverse. So there was once a supposedly good relationship, something that was flourishing, then it just turned on its head, upside down. Someone was abusing their power with the emperor in reverse. This person was toxic, liar, controlling. They didn't protect who they needed to protect at that time. But look what we have here. We have a reconciliation card on the side, and it's leaning more towards reconciliation. So possibly there's going to be, look at that. Ten of Swords. I've been speaking about this Ten of Swords card from the beginning. It's more leaning to reconciliation. So some of you may be reconciling with this person. Some of you may not. You will be on your offense here, standing up for yourself. As relates to when this person comes in, you're going to be on your P's and your Q's here because of this ending that happened. A lot of you, you don't want to put yourself back into that sort of hurt and deceit. Oh yes, there it is. After a painful ending, you have the departure, and that's what the Six of Swords is about. Departure. So a lot of you will be moving on to. Let me show you. I gotta show you this. Oh, this card is flying all over the place. We have the defeat, the Ten of Swords, your departure, and this is where you're going to go. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles, and this stuck to my hand a while ago. Transformation with the Death card, and that is the main energy of the reading. Major death, renewal, rejuvenation, transformation here. That's what's coming out. And we have 2 more cards here, even though I asked for 2, but you know, spirit works. Wisdom, Queen of Swords. So a lot of you will be wise going forward into a new union here after this transformation, and being generous to yourself. Being generous to yourself, generous to others because of what you have learned. Right? You're going to be leaving certain people out of the cold, certain patterns out of the cold, but there's a transition coming in here that must happen, and then a celebration coming forward. Yeah. With these responsibilities that you feel, these burdens, Spirit is asking you to balance. Take it day by day. Balance here. Okay, something fell. We have transition and prosperity. Yeah, you don't see it, but there's a celebration coming because that 3 of Cups just slipped back into the deck. So that means it's something that is hidden right now and it's going to come forward. Yeah. Literally, I have work tomorrow. I am here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, let's see. But remember, cycles is wrapping up here. It's wrapping up. We're going to go. We have a few more decks to go, and then we're going to end this video. So let's see. Let's get some time. So spirit ancestors, when is give me some time frames here. When this person more likely to come forward? When is this new union more likely to come forward? What does the collective need to know at this time? Honey deck, I don't read these in reverse, by the way. These pink decks, I don't read them in reverse. Okay. Okay. High Priestess. Answers. Says answers are forming beneath the surface. Wait, observe, and trust your intuition. That's the best advice you could ever get. But let's see, because some people need a little bit more reassurance. We have the Three of Cups. What did I tell you about Three of Cups with celebration? In 3 months, joy and celebration, bloom, honor, friendship, and shared accomplishments come to the surface. We have the Knight of Cups. So the Knight brings an emotional message here. So over the coming month, pursue your passions, follow what inspires and allows your emotion to flow freely. So this Knight is definitely going to come forward, or this feminine. Remember, it's male and female. I'm just reading energies here. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. Over the coming year, dedication and practice creates mastery. Your hard work leads to long-term reward. So, and then we have the Hermit here. Take time to reflect and seek clarity. The answers you need will emerge in solitude. So you have to do this work here. You have to do your shadow work. And final 2 cards from this deck. We have Hangman, pause, shift, and perspective. The right timing emerges when you let go of control. And then we have 6 of Wands. In 6 days, recognition and success start to appear. Step forward, claim your win. Yeah. And then we have 7 of Wands. Over the next 7 days, stand firm in your choices, persistence, and strengthen your path. There you go. But the main message here is that the High Priestess and the Hangman stating that you have a pause, the Knight stating that there's a passion, emotional passion that is going to be pursued, which is the Knight coming forward to you with a message, an emotional message. We have 8 of Pentacles, which states that whatever you're going through now is going to pay off in the long run. And of course, a Hermit, you're in a hermit mode right now, and you have to do the work. There's no if, no buts, or maybe. You have to. Okay, let's move this over here. Let's go to okay, I'm going to end the reading with spirit messages. Yeah, I think I should. Okay, so this deck is our scene deck. Has a lot of eyes on them. So what should the fire sign collective hear from this reading? This deck, sorry. Okay. What should the fire signs hear this reading? Okay. Rest is a part of alignment. Don't fight the stillness. I'm going to say it again. Rest is part of alignment. Do not fight the stillness. See, you are repeating a pattern. Break it to break free. Going to say it again. You are repeating a pattern. Break it, break to break free. And we have you are rising. Not everyone will clap. Keep rising. Okay. We have your boundaries are sacred. Honor them without apology, and your hesitation isn't confusion, it is fear. Move with courage. Yeah. Shall I say anything more? I'm telling you. Hey, when I started this reading stating that Spirit has a message for you, they definitely do. Telling you, it's the same thing over again. So this channel is not for fluff. This channel is not to make you delusional. This channel is here for you to make real transformation. Right? I'm not going to make you delusional over here. Right? And again, if you like my energy, please like, subscribe to my channel. Okay. We have 3 more decks. We're going to go to the healing energy, but let's get a spirit animal first. Then I'm going to end it with my healing energy, and then I get some spirit messages. So, spirit ancestors, what do you have for the Fire Sign Collective from this deck? Clear, concise answers from this deck. Let's see. Okay. Again, I don't take reversals from this deck. Alright, so we have for the collective, Fire Sign Collective here. Okay, we have independence. You are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. You guys may have a white cat. Okay, you may have a white cat. Excuse me. We have dragon, not supernatural. You are in the ancient white sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. And we I was hoping for you. I was hoping. Okay. Remember in the initial part I told you I saw some goats on Saturday. December 6th. I saw a lot of female goats. But for this one, it's a ram. It's a ram, but it's still a goat. Right? Let me search through this if we have other goats in here. Let's see. I'm searching to see if we have goats, but I don't see any goats. And this is an animal deck, by the way. This is an animal deck, and we have a couple cats in here, but only one goat. So the goat, or the ram in this case, perseverance. And let me hold it up to the screen because it's one of the main energies here. I spoke about the goat. You have many gifts. No problem can withstand the power of your mind, right? With patience, you can reach the mountaintop. Never give up, and good luck will follow. Thank you, Spirit. There you go, the evidence of the goat. So the goat is all about perseverance, resilience to continue onto this path, right? All right, so let me put this up. Then we'll go right into our healing energy and then our ancestor message, and then I will end your reading, fire signs. Very good reading, I will say. I post 1 video per week for other elements, other element signs, and individual. I do end of year readings to review the process that you have made in the end of the year and also the beginning of the year. So look forward to those special readings. I don't do individual readings right now though. Okay, so let's see. What message does the fire sign collective need to hear at this time? What message does the fire sign collective need to hear at this time from this day? 2 cards, okay. We have the calm. I breathe, live, and grow. The light within me. I do one thing at a time, focus on the present moment. I cast off all doubts, all fears, um, dissipates, and I find peace in my being. And we have in God's hand. My trust in life is implicit. God's greater knowing and greatest love guides my heart and my choices. My faith is steady, and I remain true to my light. Everything unfolding Everything unfolds according to God's will. What did I tell you about the wheel of fortune? We have the voice of the heart. I silence the fear in me and discover the voice of my heart. The fruit of these words guides me. I trust the song of my soul. My intuition leads me on the path of light. Okay. And we have last one, positive action. I focus on the beauty in me and I find silence. I live and honor the present by doing what I do now. What I cannot change, I let go to entrust to God. Okay, there you go. Just believe everything is in divine order, divine plan. Yeah, so last deck, let's see what Spirit has to say to the Fire Sign Collective. I hope you like the reading. Please like, share, subscribe, download, because I think that is a feature now. Okay. Fire Sign Collective, Spirit, what advice do you have for the Fire Sign Collective here? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius at this time. I think I'm just going to take one for the Fire Sign Collective, or should I take one for each zodiac? Let's see. One for each zodiac. Sagittarius Spirit. What advice do you have for Sagittarius? What advice do you have for Aries? That came out quick. One for Leo. Yeah, there you go. And again, I don't read these reverse. Whatever the advice is, it is. So, Sagittarius, Spirit says, never allow yourself to be taken for granted. It is better to remove yourself from a situation than to be treated less than you deserve. You are precious. You are worthy. Yeah. We have, okay, for Aries, whatever you have been putting off, don't procrastinate any longer. Tackle that long overdue project. You will feel better once you begin. Start with one thing at a time. Thoughts and ideas not acted upon, just laying there and wait. You can do this. And this could be going towards a certain person that you have been putting off. And finally, Leo. Focus on your mindset and what you can control instead of what you can't. The world is your oyster. Elevate your thought pattern so you can attract abundance in your life. You are what you believe. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck for the collective is where you are right now is where you're supposed to be. Don't compare yourself to others. That only adds pressure. Take each day as it comes and for what it is. You are a better person than you were yesterday. Growth is the easy, but you got this. Wow. Wow. So that's it for your reading. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, the Fire Sign Collective. It's gifted hands. That was an intense reading. Do the work, do the shadow work, get a journal to record your journey and what is necessary for you to overcome at this time. Don't worry about a certain union. As I said, there is hope for rejuvenation. There is hope for a new union, a new love cycle here for you. Um, just let just let the universe do what it does, right? And remember, be perseverant like that goat. It's a girl, gifted hands. I'll see you in the next one. Ta-ta.